Hi folks, finally we're here to do the TFV8 RBA build. Okay, this is the TFV8 and we're going to go ahead and take this off my mod. Right now it's got the excuse me, it's got the 4-coil head that comes with it. This is the 8-coil. There's a new one here. Although I've got a new one because the one they sent me did not work properly. I don't intend buying any more coils. I'll be with the RBA from now on. Not that there's anything wrong with the coils, they're fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use that again. So I'm just going to wrap it up in a bit of tissue and give that a quick clean out. Okay, and then we'll screw in the RBA head. The RBA comes with dual fuse Claptons. I've actually taken these out. Nothing wrong with them, just that I wanted to show a build from fresh. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the ohm meter, which this is a Coil Master 521 tab. Great piece of kit. You turn it on one way and it reads the ohms, turn it on the other way and it fires. So you can heat up the coils and everything. So we're going to take the top off. You can see you've got a velocity style deck. Let me see if we can see this a little better. Sorry about this. There we go. So we've got a velocity style deck. Very easy to build on. I'm going to go ahead and, well, let's go ahead and go through what you'll need. You'll need some wire cutters. I've got these Teflon grips for pulling the wire after I've turned the coil. I've got ceramic tweezers so I can fire and squeeze the coils at the same time without shorting everything out. I've got some nail scissors for cutting the wick. I've got a flat blade screwdriver 3mm, which I don't think I'll need, but we may do. And there's one I'm going to wrap around. There's a 3mm screwdriver. I do have these Curo coilers. I don't like them. I tried them and I can't get on with them. So I'm going to stay with the tried and tested way. We're going to use some 24 gauge Canthal. Do about 6 or 7 turns. So there's one piece. And we ain't doing nothing special. Yes, I can make Claptons. Yes, I can make fuse Claptons. I can do twisted wire, do twisted parallel, do all sorts of good things. But for this video, we don't want to go too crazy. I just want to show you what this thing will actually hit like just off of normal coils. So let's go ahead and turn these real quick. Okay, see that's one turn, but when you look over, it's 2 there. So I always count the first one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then bring them all the way around. Snip them off. Always snip them so one is longer than the other. Reason being, you can get it into the RDA or the RBA better. If you do them the same size, actually they've gone the same size now because I pulled on one. That's typical. Let's just check that we got the right amount of coils. 6, 7. Okay, we're going to go ahead and install this. As you see, or should be able to see, one comes out from the top and one comes out from the bottom. So we want one in the bottom on one side and one in the top on the other side. Alright, we push that in. Wonder if we can get in any closer. No, we can't. Make this a bit clearer for you there, folks. There we go. Alright, there's that one in. What I like to do is just put in there and bend these round. I could tighten them up now, but yeah, well, do you know what? We've got a velocity style deck, so let's go ahead and just tighten them now. On any other deck, I just do that, bend them round, and then stick the other coil in. I do these up nice and tight. It's 24 gauge canthal. We can put up with a lot of abuse. So I'm going to do these nice and tight. If you're using temperature build with nickel, you want to go really careful. Although this, if I remember right, I think I might have tried one in here, and it's not too sharp inside. The nickel coped pretty well with it. Alright, snip off the ends. You want to be real careful. Always hold on to these when you snip them, because 24 gauge canthal is not very nice when it goes in your foot. And yes, I've had that in my foot. Alright, we're going to straighten her up. Push her one way, turn her around, push her the other way. I'm sure you all know how to do this, but I want to do it from scratch. We want them just above the hole, not touching anything. Sorry, that was a bit close. So there we go, there's one side. Let's go turn another coil. 7. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. As I said earlier, we're not worried about it. These are not any specialist coils. It's just so you can see what this thing will do just off of normal coils. We'll give them a little pull, straighten them back up, check that there is 7 turns. 2, 4, 6, 7. It's not as nice as the other coil, but we'll be able to move him around when he's in there. Okay, top one to the top one, bottom one to the bottom one. Because one lead comes out over the top of the screwdriver, the other one comes out below the screwdriver. So the one that comes out over the top goes in the top hole, and the one that comes out from the bottom goes in the bottom hole. It's pretty obvious, but you can only really do that with the velocity deck. There was, my CLT does it pretty good. It's got like a plume veil, it's got a plume veil style deck, but one's slightly higher than the other. So I can do that same thing. So I'm trying to do this on camera. I need to put some hair around it, then I might find it. Okay, let's do that one up nice and tight. There we go. I'm trying to rush this because the biggest thing about this is not putting the coils in, because yours will come with coils. They come with very nice Clapton coils. When those Clapton coils that it comes with, make sure. Oh, that's not good. Did that go? Yes, it went in there. This is what you've got to be careful of. There you go, got him. Because that will short out in a second. But it comes with Clapton coils, and the Clapton coils are very good. When you first get it though, still dry burn them before you do anything else. Dry burn them, push them together with your tweezers, get them glowing from the inside out, and then go ahead and wick them. But the main thing with this video is the wicking. Just make sure that that is over the hole and not touching, like so. You want them both the same height. This one I'm having a bit of trouble with the one that goes under. It looks like you might touch. Sorry, I'm not getting this on video. Just raise that one up a little bit. There we go. They're both nicely over the holes. Not too much of a gap. Yes, they could go lower, but that lower lead's impeding it a little bit. Okay, I'm alright with that. Let's go ahead and test the ohms. Okay, we got 0.30. Not bad. You know what? Give me 1 second, folks. I need a drink so bad, my mouth is going dry. I don't like stopping and editing the video in any way, shape or form. I like to do it as it is. Keep this shit real. I'm not into all the glamorous stuff that everyone else does. Yes, I can do it. I'm not bad at video editing. But I want to keep this real so you see what the everyday normal person does. Okay, most important thing now is the wicking. If you don't get the wicking right, it either won't wick or it's going to leak real bad on you. So first of all, let's go ahead and burn this. So I switch this to the other side. If you haven't got one of these, put it on your mod. I've got a regulated mod. You can just go ahead and click it real quick. It'll tell you what ohms it is. And then you can, oh, excuse me, then you can burn it on the mod. With this one, I can do it right here. The battery needs changing. Okay, I can see I got some hot spots, and this one's glowing up, and the other one's not even started yet. That could be because it needs to be tightened down a little bit. Right, you've got to be real careful here with your fingers that you don't get burnt. So just tighten everything down. We've got the same amount of turns on everything. Coils are the same size, same distance away from the posts. So they should, there we go. That's it right there. That one wasn't done up very good. Maybe the resistance is 0.34. As you burn, it will change. Let's go ahead, we'll squeeze the other side next. Okay, this side is the one that's still heating up. Right, the other one just started. We're going to pinch him together, get him nice and tight. Hold him there. Go ahead and recenter him. Sorry you got to watch all of this because I think you probably already know how to do it. Yes, I use my fingernail there. I'm used to this. Just try not to burn yourselves. Okay, he looks good from there. Let's hope we can get him from the inside out. Both coils, come on, both coils inside out. That's better. This one still needs squeezing up. That's better. That one still needs a little bit of squeezing up though. That looks better. The other one's nice and tight. There she is. I like to strum them, it just tends to get any imperfections out. There we go, both from the inside out. Right. Live on camera, we're blowing it, cool them down. I'll have another drink. While we're waiting to cool down, here's Japanese cotton. Throw that to the side because I ain't using it and I hardly ever do. That's what I use. Organic cotton from the CVS store. Just a few bucks. It's not to be a cheapskate. If it cost 20 bucks, I'd buy it. It could cost 50 bucks a bag. I get like 80 balls in there. It is organic, it's clean, it's very fibrous, it's real nice. I love the stuff. You can just pick it apart real easy. Get a nice piece going off of here. These are 3mm holes, so what I'm going to do is just take a little bit off the side, like so. Break that in half. Yeah. Alright, just tease it a little bit. Pinch one end down. sticking through. Go careful because the coils are still hot. There, we want a bit of resistance but not too much. I like them a little looser, especially when they're in a tank like this. I want them to really wick. I don't want no tightness in there. Okay, we'll pull that one through like so. Okay, now then, most important piece. What we're doing is, there are wicking holes. There's where the juice comes up through from the tank. It goes through these little holes in here, right there, and then the wicks suck up through there and feed the coils. Now, if you stuff these wicks down in there too much, the juice won't wick, and I use 100% VG, and it's thick and it will not wick properly. So hold on one sec, I'm going to stop the camera and start again real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Reason I stopped the camera is it's got a 20-minute time. I see I'm on 16 minutes and I don't want to forget about it. It's a Nikon D800, it'll do 20 minutes of video then shut itself off to protect the sensor. Anyway, let's go back to... So what I'd like to do is I like to get the wick just down below that mark. So I'll pull the wick over the side and cut it a little bit more than what I think it is, because I can trim it up, but there's also another reason. So just a little bit more than what I think it needs. And if you've not quite done it right on the first one, you can pull a little bit and get yourself a little bit more. Second one, you need to make sure. Oh, I just pulled him back through. Okay, there's that one. That might be a bit too much. Okay. Yeah, let's just trim him just a touch. There we go. Okay, this is what we got. We'll just fluff them a little bit. Now then, this is what I use. I've had this piece like this for a year, maybe 18 months. This is what I use to put all my wicks in. It's 24 gauge Canthal, and it's the same piece that I use every time. Okay, now let's get this nice and close. Now let's get you focused. Oh, you dumbass! When it took a photo. Come on. Okay, there we go, nice and close. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just tucking this in just ever so gently, not putting any pressure. Just tuck him in gently all the way to the middle, and just take your time with it. Get these little bits here, just turn them in. I'm trying to keep all the fibres open. And another important thing, you see this little bulge I got here next to the coil? You want to keep that like that. You want that to fill up with juice, and you want it to feed the top of the coil. A lot of people pull these wicks down and they get a little hole at the top of the coil there, and the juice doesn't feed the top of the coil. And there's you'll find it so much better if you can get it like this. And then just give them a little pull like so. Do the same with this side. Just nice and steady. Oh, that's a bit too quick. Come on, have some patience. And I can just see the wick through there, but it's not stuffed in there. All I'm doing is just tucking these ends in ever so slightly. I haven't got great light here either. I'm using natural window light. It's gone a little dark. Okay, we'll just fluff them back out a little bit, just make sure they're all tucked in. Now, I watched Rip Trippers do one on a tank, and he left a little gap here for the VG to come up. That's great if you're sat at home all the time and your tank is sat nice and still. If you need to walk with it or do anything else, don't do that. It will leak. Sorry, Rip Tripper, but that's one I don't agree with you on. I know a lot of you people don't like him out there. I think he's funny. Whether he's right or wrong or indifferent, he's funny. And he does some good reviews. But he's one of those people, you either love him or hate him. And he actually lives not far away from me. I work in a place called Apex, which is just round the corner from Carey, and he lives in Carey. So maybe I'll bump into him sometime. That's if he ever gets out of the house. I think he sits in front of that computer and vapes all day. Okay, that one I was stuffed in there a little hard, but I'm just going to pull him back. Make sure we got that little bulge each side of the coil. Hope I've got all this in focus for you. Okay, that's what it should look like when it's finished. Then what we're going to do is very gently just slide this over. It's going to be puffed out a little bit. Just nice and gently feed him on. Okay, and that's what we're looking at inside. Just double check him from inside. Again, you can just stir him up a little bit. Just pick some stuff up. I like to do this, just fluff him up a little bit from inside. Kind of cover a few of those little gaps that you can see in there just by fluffing it. Now, excuse me folks, because I never brought any juice over with me and my leg's gone dead. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take it off of here. See what the final resistance was. 3.4. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take him off. You can see how long my nasty fingernail is. Should have cut them before doing a close-up video. But they help with some of the crap I do. Right, first thing, prime it. So we're going to get some juice. This is my favourite juice in here. My all-day vape, which I'm not sharing yet. But it will come one day. Just put a little bit in like so. Just let that soak in. Then we're going to go ahead and put it on the mod. I'm going to turn the power way down. It's reading 3.5 on here, so it's very close to the ohm meter. I'm going to put it down to about 35 watts. There we go. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just pulse it as I'm dripping, and it will suck that in. A nice big glob of it, and pulse it. Nice big glob. And pulse it. Okay, and then we'll get a little bit in the sides, a little bit in that side. Okay, I'll fill this up from here, save a little bit of time in a minute. This is not the right way to fill one of these up, but we can do it like this. See, we've got it open, and I can just put this in upside down. Okay. Alright, there you go. Look, see that nice big air bubble? Don't want to know if I want to see it that big or not, but it's definitely sucking some juice in there. Alright, I'm going to give it a couple of little hits, and like I said, this is live, it's still not changed, I'm not editing any video. You know what, let me keep you on here. Let's see if we can swing this around. Bear with me, folks. Like I said, I want to keep this live. You're going to go up in the air. He says you're supposed to go down. There we go. And here I am. Let's make sure that everything still looks all right. Yeah, we're okay. Oh crap! I had to. Let's have a look. It needs to be something like that. I think we've probably got the window in the way, but oh shit! God damn it, idiot! Sorry about that. I said no editing, didn't I? Oh, I pressed the focus button down too far and took a photo of myself. All right. Well, no editing. Still 35. Here's my microphone. Still 35 watts. It feels juiced up to me. Let's go ahead and take her up to 50. Actually, let's do 60. Oh, I'm still burping from that drink. Remember, this is just normal coils. 24 gauge dual coils. Nothing special. That's how you build on that. That is fantastic. That tastes just as good as the coils it comes with. It's wicking brilliant. You can see in there, look, it's got, this side has got bubbles coming up, the other one hasn't. Not yet anyway. So he's wicking that side a lot better than he is the other side. And I could do that over and over and over. It will not dry hit. There. I think that proves it, doesn't it? Remember, it's all in the wicking. It doesn't matter what coil you put in here. You could have the best flavour coil in the world. Actually, the two it comes with are very good, but they take a little time to ramp up. Whereas this one hits immediately, and it's simple, and it's quick to do. Obviously, it's simple, but it really is good flavour, and it's all in the wicking. Just remember, wick it properly. Take your time, leave it fluffed up. Doesn't matter, you can use Japanese cotton, but make sure you just fluff it back to the coils and leave that little bulge at the top of the coil. It'll help with the wicking. And I think that just about covers it. Appreciate you watching again, folks. Oh, haircut, shave, look a bit more respectable. Anyway, thanks very much, folks, and the next video will be on the Milkman clone. I've been working on it again since the last one. I've done about another 3 versions, and I've got a version steeping right now. It's been steeping for 2 days. Going to wait another day or 2, and then we're going to try it. But I think this one is going to be the best so far. I've got the taste almost exact, except I've got a little bit more strawberry in it. But anyway, I won't go on too much about that. Thanks for watching my TF8 RBA build, and I'll see you next time, folks.